logos, and this one I've got a real treat for you tonight. This is on this spinning around. This is the legend Michael Jordan. I've had some good requests, and I've got a few good ones in the pipeline. Let's set it up there. But I'm looking forward to this, and let's see how this one goes. Just been sharpening up a few chisels just as we're about to go live. Be nice to see some of the familiar faces on tonight. I couldn't make my mind up whether to go smaller with Jordan's iconic slam dunk and have Jordan, or just go for the symbol, just go for the logo. I'm happy with my choice. No, very happy with my choice actually. So I'm just setting up the other phone. Been down at the workshop as well tonight, just setting up the next carving, and it's a piece of slate. I've been telling you I'm going to be carving a piece of slate, and I've polished it up, got it all ready. Fingers crossed Sunday I'll be carving that. Everybody seemed to like the monster carving. Nike's obviously always popular. I've had quite some exciting news these last couple of days. So a tool company's contacted me, and they want me to run a little feature on one of their saws. It wants to feature on the channel. They're going to send it to me in the post next week, and it means I've got to give you all a discount code. So anyone who's wanting to buy a stone saw, an Evolution stone saw, we're going to obviously trial it out first on the channel, but you'll get a good discount on it, which will be nice. And that'll be open firstly to channel members, the discount code. So there's no better time to become a channel member. So if you're in the market for a stone saw, next week we've got one getting delivered. We'll give it a go. I've had a quick look at it actually on the picture. It looks good. I think a lot of saws is down to the blade. So we'll run it through some different size pieces of stone. We'll run it through some slate. We'll run it through all sorts of stuff and see how it gets on. And if you're in the market for one, you get a good discount. But the discount code will be available to channel members first. So there's no better time, like I say, to become a channel member for 99p. The more and more the channel grows, the more and more discount codes I'll be able to send your way. I'm really hoping for, I'm working on it, safety specs, bowlies. I love wearing bowlies. They're really comfy, great safety specs, so I'm really hoping I might be able to get you a discount code for anyone who's looking for some safety specs when they're carving their stone. Don't forget to say hello when you're dropping on the feed. It's always nice to see who's on, whether they're regulars or new people. If you don't want to say anything in the chat, put a thumbs up. Let's see who's about. I'm slightly earlier tonight than I have been. Got other bits and bobs too. We're getting ready to move house, and my wife's not been very good at being patient, so she started buying stuff for the new house to bring to the old house when we're still packing up the old house, which is a real pain. It means I'm going to have to move stuff twice, but I keep saying it to her, but she's not really understanding. Got my small little bull nose out there. Just going around this basketball, it's perfect. So I've been polishing this slate up ready for this Simple Minds cover with the Nelson and the wings. Polished it down to like a 1500, so I'm hoping it'll be really nice to carve. I really enjoy carving on the slate when it's polished right down. That's when you definitely need your safety specs. Carving on slate. First comment, thank you. Nice comment as well. And well, hopefully, in the next 20 minutes, half an hour, this is really going to come to life. I've just gone around the outside. You can see some of the previous ones. So this is the logo board. People have been requesting logos, and I've been carving them on. That's sick, man. Michael and Mitch, thanks for joining the live feed. We're both doing okay. Monster logo looks awesome. That was your request. Something live. It's I'm gonna try and tag you in it actually. Let you sound like what's he called, that sports guy when they say let's go. Ryan's on. What's that? Ryan's a channel member again. Ryan had a good look at them pictures he sent me last night, so I'm going to reply hopefully tonight. Let's see how things pan out, but look great. And I love the tea light holder. I've got a picture of one of my first ever tea light holders, and it's exactly the same. I can see that you've watched the videos, the way you've gone about it with all of it, the way you see on the stone, everything, which is really nice. I showed my wife and son. They were impressed. Beretta logo. Next one, we've got to do. We've got a massive Oscar Piastri fan who's a member of the channel, and he's requested to do the McLaren one. Can I say Eminem? Yeah, why not? I've got Eminem as some of the music on some of my shorts. So I was saying a minute ago, we've got for the channel members, I've got a new discount code coming out for a stone saw and other bits off the tool website. I'll let you know more about it next week. The saw has been dispatched, it's on its way. We're going to do a little review on it, we're going to see how it works. An honest review, that is. They're not paying me for it. But what I have managed to get off of my discount code, so any of the channel members who want to buy it will get it discounted. There's no better time to be a TheStoneRanger member for 99p. Could save yourself a lot of money for the discount. And then I'm working on a discount code for Bollies for the safety specs. Trying to read the comments. New subscriber. Would be a good idea to throw somebody's phone out the window. Looks like it's a hardy phone. Yeah, so I'm glad you're happy with the Monster logo. I think it's turned out well. So the reason the Michael Jordan one's come about is I was working with a foster group, took them on a guided walk through the Peak District, part of my job, and one of them had a Michael Jordan hat on and a pair of Michael Jordan shoes, and I was talking to him about it and I explained what I do, and he said, can you call Michael Jordan? So I told him I would. Where do I get my supplies from? Depends on what they are. Chisels, a company called Southern Stone Limited. There is a video on their channel where you get a discount there if you go and buy from them. And then all different bits. What in particular are you talking about? Are we talking about saws? Are we talking about stone? Stone. Okay. How do I become a member? So if you go on to the channel, just go onto the channel, there should be a bit what says member. If not, I put a post on yesterday which was thanking people for watching, and at the bottom of that post there is a link to become a member. If not, I'll put it on again later tonight. Unless anybody else knows who's watching, they can help them out. So it's 99p, and what I do for the members, you get a little badge next to your name like Ryan had, and any discount codes I get, which is becoming more frequent now, the bigger the channel gets, especially these power tools and bits and Southern Stone Limited, they get exclusive access to the discount codes before I make them for everybody else. So going back to Stone, where do I get my... I copied your link in the post. Oh yeah, so same as Ryan in the post from yesterday. It's got the link. So the stone, Derbyshire Gritstone. So I buy it locally from a guy. I used to have a business, a stonemasonry business, and I've got a yard absolutely stuffed full of stones still of all different types. But I was buying stone from all over the country, loads and loads of different types of stone. So local quarries in Derbyshire, one actually from Yorkshire, really nice guy I was friends with. He used to cut stone from Derbyshire and all over the country. Mr. Harris, not spoken to him for a while, should give him a call. Decent guy. And actually, for stuff like this, when you're doing, especially if you're doing it as a job or you're just practicing, you can quite often buy offcuts from really cheap pallets of offcuts, and that works really well. Singing up every 99 billion, wow. I mean, if you'd ever heard my singing voice, you'd probably pay me that amount not to sing. Tell you what you can do for me. You can stick a thumbs up on the video if you want to do that instead of singing. I love these monsters in the chat though, because it's bringing a bit of colour to it. Which is nice. That's what I like about when the members are on. Like Ryan there, and Graham, sometimes Brian. It's nice to see that colour in the chat. Yes, lots coming up on the channel at the minute. So I've got a GoPro I need to mess with. Next door neighbour's wall's falling down. I've said I'll do a bit of a random act of kindness and I'll film myself repairing their wall for them. Nice look after your neighbours. Got the reviews coming up on the new stone sort. I've got working on a Southern Stone, a carve your own house sign idea you can purchase from them. The logo stuff. I've got an Everton badge I need to carve and a simple mallet, so it's busy. Probably that busy I shouldn't be carving Michael Jordan into a piece of stone, but I enjoy it. So. For any of you who are members of the channel or just subscribe, because the better the channel does, the more leverage I've got for. Oh, Suffolk Light, look at that. That's the first time anyone's ever done that. That's amazing. Never had that before. Tip. First time ever. I love a first. Well, YouTube must love that. If someone's done that, YouTube must love that. Taking stop me in my tracks and my words. Nice. Yeah, so if you're a member of the channel and you want to see it grow, make sure you share it around with people. Stick it on your social medias and stuff, because it means the more members we get, the better discounts I can get for you all, and we can share them around or share the wealth. I'm not in for getting commission on saws and tools and something like that. So this company, this stone saw, they've said I'll get commission for everyone that's sold, and I've told them not that bothered about that, just give a better discount to you guys. I did the same with the Chisels at Southern Stone Limited, and I will always do that. I'll want to pass the savings on to all of you rather than me. How could I not when you've got people like Suffolk Live there? also hoping the young lad who came out on team fostering with me, gets to see this. He had a look on the YouTube channel as I was there. He pressed subscribe, so it'd be nice to see him. Get to see Michael Jordan card. We're getting a lovely little community on the channel now, which is really nice. And as the winter months, Ryan will tell you that in the winter months, look at that new member. He's flying. Suffolk Live is flying there. That's the way we do it. That's I tell the wife and the kids about that. They'll not believe me. Do you know, if I had merch, I'd send you some, just because I'm so grateful for that. I do plan on doing some at some point. I don't want to feel like I'm getting a bit carried away. But a few people have asked me if I can have a StoneRanger hat or a t-shirt. I like the idea of a t-shirt. Have any of you seen these t-shirts? The ones what fit really well, really popular at the minute. I like them. I've got a couple. Now, it's a black one. And I do look at it and think white writing what just says the TheStoneRanger on. It'd be pretty cool. So if anyone knows anyone who can do that for me and help me set that up, maybe we'll give it a go. I appreciate you saying that. It's definitely made my evening now. I was having a good day. Now I'm having a great day. Better day today than yesterday. I didn't do a video yesterday because I played five-a-side, and I don't know how this happened, but I've misplaced my football trainers. I can't find them anywhere. I can only think that while I've been getting ready to move, that they've been thrown out or they're behind a box or in a box somewhere. So I ended up having to play last minute. I had to find an old pair of trainers out of the cupboard, and they were like walking trainers. I mean, it's horrendous. I mean, I scored a couple of goals. We didn't win. I scored a couple of goals, but my first touch on the ball is not great anyway. But I mean, in walking trainers, whew, yeah, it wasn't good. So I need to buy some more. Well, if you know any good contacts, then pass them on, or if you can pass them on and you can benefit from yourself, then do it, because it's something I need to get sorted. I was meant to do it at the beginning of the year, but didn't quite get around to it. Got 7 thumbs up, a new member, and a tip, and some people wanting shout outs. And my football team, my football team yesterday, couldn't believe it, Chesterfield beat Man City. It was Man City under 21s, but still, you'd reckon it'd be pretty good, under 21s. Oh, it's your old man, well that's perfect. Let's do it. TheStoneRanger in association with Suffolk Live Old Man Graphic Design. Ryan, have you managed to get yourself any different stone yet? Swim a drink. If anyone's around this Sunday, different time of day for you all, I know, but I'm going to do a bit of carving in the daytime, maybe early morning. Drawing on some Portland. Nice. What's the design? Helly Hansen workwear. It's good wearing stuff, that Helly Hansen workwear. I like the idea of just plain black with across top of the, like really common top of the left breast, the TheStoneRanger in white, all one word. I'm not too bothered about having a logo on it. I think just the writing is enough. Do you know, like, have you seen a Huel t-shirt? Do you know the like protein drink Huel? I really like that. It's just simple. This is what it is. Take the, yeah. Is that a commission, that Ryan? That battery? That'd be nice. It's always nice on a commission. You need to find that supply of stone, what you can rely on. Once you've got that supply, people still contact me regular online about house signs, and I don't hardly do any. I turn a lot down, but I can't send them anywhere. So I'm looking at your work. You can see it's really getting there. So it'd be nice to have someone I can send them on to, especially someone off the channel. Wonderful. Yeah, someone like yourself who obviously been around on the TheStoneRanger for a while. You've asked for lots of different tips and tricks and bought some of the stuff we've recommended. See from the pictures you sent me, you take a lot of it on board. It'd be lovely to pass some jobs on to you. We've got a Michael Jordan starting to appear. Cleaning there. Just get that bull nose back again. We'll take out the basketball, and then I can bring you in a little bit closer on a better angle. Might even be able to do it now actually, as I'm cleaning it up, so you can see a bit more. Don't know if that is the best angle. I like the idea that you can see the monster as well and everything, so people can understand what we're doing in the background. So I've never had that in the top corner on my screen now, so it tells me how long I've been live for, how many viewers we've got on, how many thumbs up, and any tips. And I've never had that. First time it's ever been on there. Are you open for a second-hand cry cut machine, or have you got to have a new one? And does it have to be the newest model? Because if you're open to buying a second-hand one, I've got one for sale. I've just not put it up yet. I can email you with the details on it if you so you can see it. The one I started with. To be honest, I bought the new one. I don't use it anymore. That's even a new one now. I'm just messing around. I find the older one a lot easier to use. A hell of a lot easier to use. I've always thought I'd just get it back up and running, the new one, when I move house or just get timing. It's one of the things you always think you're going to have some time at some point, but you never actually do. Yeah, no rush. It's not doing anything. It can sit in my workshop for forever. It's not really taking up any space. It's been there a year now. But if you find out you need one, let me know. Or you want to buy one, let me know, and it won't be a lot anyway. So that's all roughed out. I just need to work on a couple of areas a bit before we start cleaning it up. I'm going to sneak the Apple logo somewhere around here, just so it's nice and small and simple. So we've got some big ones there. I'm going to sneak some small ones in. I think McLaren will have to be up here, maybe. But yeah, some smaller. Someone said the Mazda sign. Yeah, it's still a bit of space. Lots of space to go at to fill it up. We've got 8 thumbs up on the feed. That's really good. We've had our first ever don't know if would you call it tip, don't you? Not sure what you call it, but we'll call it a tip for now. We've had our first ever tip while we've been live. Yeah, that would. It would look smart there. Yeah, we've had our first ever tip while we've been live, which is amazing. From Suffolk Live, so I'm nodding my cap to him. Yeah, no, that's not right on your screen because it's definitely different on my screen to that, Connor. We're on 8 thumbs up on my screen. But it fluctuates, people that are watching. It goes up and down. We had one the other day with Tornado Chaser was on. He's based in France. He's normally on, so he must be busy. It was up and down and that. Went from 2 to 50 to 60. Had one. We had like 800 watching at one point. Ended up with 13,000 views on that live. I did one live which lasted 6.5 hours. Carved a project for charity all in one go, and that got a lot of views over the 6 hours. But you can imagine a lot of people just drop in and out. A northerner just waffling absolute tribe, carving stone. Not for everyone. So let's have a look at that. If let's read it back while I'm having some coffee. If I buy a cheap chisel set you recommended, the ones with the leather strap on there. Yeah, for the money they are really good. If you can stretch to it and buy some better ones, do it. But these ones, you mean? Let's see. There's always one kick out. You mean these ones? Leather strap on, like £13.5 on eBay delivered. Yeah, they're great. Really great for the money. Great chisels to start with. I even know people who use them now, and they've moved on from that, just having a go, and they really enjoy them. I've got a friend called Paul who uses them all the time. Little toolbox, and they're rattling around in there, chiseling away. So yeah, have a go with them. They're great. And if you find yourself wanting to upgrade at some point, get yourself to Southern Stone Limited. Get that discount code on there. The more people that use that, the bigger discount code they will give us. Don't know what that is, Ryan. I've never used it. I don't know what that is. Or if I have, I can't remember. Whatever. Shall I Google it? Mrs. Allotment, nice. That's really nice thing to do. Let's have a quick Google. I've put it wrong now. No, never used that. No, never used them. I'll have a look at them now. Definitely have a look at them. Are they British company? I'm quite a loyal person, so when I find something I'm happy with, I like to stick with them. So that can be good and bad. I have bought chisels from other companies in the past, 2 or 3, never there. Or if I have, I can't remember buying them from there. But no, I try and stick with Southern Stone. I did buy a pneumatic chisel from a company, an American company. That was very good, but that was for, you might have seen it on some of the videos, you know, like hollowing out bird baths and stuff. Actually, one of the lads who worked with me doing that, he used it all the time. What's the easiest font to start with? We'd say just something like a straight line font would be the easiest to start with, but actually it doesn't look great. So yeah, you want to test yourself with something like, Ryan might be able to chip in on this. He's been doing something like Cambria Math is always a good one. So you've got straight lines, but you've got little flicks. Times New Roman is good because them corners look tricky as they come down. Not got a pencil. Them corners look tricky as they come down, but actually they can be quite nice to just in the corners. If you were carving a T, for example, you can just draw them on and just put some flicks in there, and they can be quite nice to carve. I mean, that's awful. Oh, you can't even see it on screen. Probably not a bad thing because it looks awful. But yeah, New Times Roman is nice because it takes a little bit of attention. If you want something really tricky, you want to be bold and get out there, go for an Old English. But I'd go for a Cambria Math to start with. That would be my first choice. You say you've got a dummy hammer. I've got quite a few dummy hammers myself, and I was gonna pyrography or get it printed on the TheStoneRanger and do a little chisel set, hammer set, so people could I don't know, could give it away maybe. I like the idea of giving some chisels away, a hammer, maybe a little set. I think that'd be nice. As we get more channel members, maybe that's something we could do. We could chance of winning one. Little set. Shows a lot of people out there would appreciate a couple of chisels and a hammer. I'm going to look at that branded chisel after this feed. Oh, we're up to 9 thumbs up. Whoever that was, thank you. Make yourself known in the comments. Yeah, that's not the best chisel for carving small letters. Well, let's do it. Let me work on something. See if we can get a channel member chisel set giveaway. A branded TheStoneRanger set. That'd be really cool. I would go to Southern Stone and see if they want to get involved in that, which would be good. The problem is they're waiting on me to do this carve your own house sign set with them, and I haven't done it yet, so I best do that first. How long we've been on for now? 48 minutes. Wow, that's flying. Don't think we're too far off with Michael Jordan been done, really. It's he's there. It's Michael Jordan. Let's have a look, see if there's anywhere I need to. Oh. Feck a little bit in places. We could make the wall a little bit sharper. Nice big bull nose in there would be good, wouldn't it? Connor, I'm not sure if you're still on, but when you do get your chisels and whatever you carve for the partner's allotment, make sure you send it in so we can see it. That goes to anyone who's, you don't have to be a member, you don't have to be a subscriber, you could just be stumbling across the channel. If there's something you want to send in to the email address so we can have a look at what you've been working on, I'd like to share them on the community tab when people do it so other people can see. Send it in on the email address. You should find it in the bio, the description for the channel. Ryan sent me some stuff. He Not yesterday, day before. Might have been yesterday. Days blur into one. So much going on. Yeah, send it in. Oh, you've got the chisels already. Perfect. Yep, send them in. Not used them, I'd be itching. Itching to use them. Been a pleasant little live. It's been very fruitful. We've had our tip, which is nice. We've had a decent amount of people tuning in. We've had a new member to the channel. Ryan's become a member for the second time, which is nice. Completely my fault because I went out fishing for the summer and wasn't really posting the videos. So it's nice to have him back. Colin's got his chisels, he's just not using them yet, and he's going to send us some pictures in of what he carves. We've got 10 thumbs up, which is nice. YouTube will be happy with us. And we've had a steady amount of people watching. We're coming up to the hour mark shortly, a couple of minutes, and we've done an hour. I said 20 minutes it would take, but I'm back with another one tomorrow though. No, I'm not a carp fisherman. So one thing you need to know about me is I'm dyslexic. So sometimes when I'm reading the stuff off the screen, it takes me a minute. Sometimes it takes me more than a minute. And I just thought that, oh, we've had a double tipper tonight. Look at that, Connor. Wow. Definitely stopped me in my tracks there. And I thought you said I'm a crap fisherman. And I thought, well, that could be true. Some people would say I am. But no, I'm not a carp fisherman. I used to love carp fishing when I was a teenager. And I used to catch a lot of carp, but I got a bit bored of it. Now I just like catching anything. I like a mixed fishery, I like a bag of mixed fishing. I have caught a lot of carp in my time. Nothing massive. I think the biggest one I ever caught was 22 pounds. So I mean, we're not breaking any records. But no, I like catching bream and barbel and perch and roach and chub. That's great. Have a beer on me. That's amazing. My wife, I'm going to go back up to the house shortly. I'm going to have some food, me and my wife, and I'm going to have this big grin on my face. And she'll be like, what's happened? She'll never believe me. Great night. Are you a carp fisherman? I mean, Suffolk's full of good fishing. I bet Ryan's got some good fishing as well. Ryan's in Devon. So. And tornado chasing in France, I mean, that's well known for big carp fishing. Connor, do you do any fishing? I'm distracted. I'm thinking that I'm going to go to the shop and buy my beer that Connor's just tipped me. I'm thinking a nice IPA, maybe like a... We have one locally called Green Mountain, made by a company called Thornbridge, local to me. It's beautiful, really nice. It's not dissimilar to Hazy Jane, do you know, from Brewdog. So that's what I'd be going for. My son was mortified yesterday because he went... He's back from so he's in the Remy Corps. He's based in Thirsk. He's an engineer, and he wanted to get a beer, his brother said there's some beers in the fridge. Anyway, some Guinness in the fridge, and his brother had bought 0 Guinness. He just like, it's pointless. May as well have a glass of water. Like furious. He's not feeling very well. They're not very good at being ill, my children. I'm the complete opposite. If I get a cold or something, I'll be like, right, let's clean out the loft, or let's repaint the decking. You know, cause I'm kind of like, right, just burn his illness off. I don't like sitting still. But my kids and the wife will just put the dressing gowns on and just mooch around like zombies in their own germs. He's furious that there's 0% Guinness in the fridge. I'm not having it. Water, not drinking that. I said you probably should have a lemon slip and a paracetamol, really. You're so looking forward to coming home. They've been on a training exercise, living in the woods for 6 weeks. Now he's got poorly. That's probably why he's poorly. Well, I'm definitely going to enjoy that beer. This is getting out of hand. Proper out of hand now. I was just about to say, and one thing I haven't mentioned is that Suffolk Live is going to help me out with some branded t-shirts. Nice, that is cool. Retired Navy and teach marine firefighting. What we got here about fishing? Yeah, I do fishing. Lost my rods in a tree. Clay shooting. Not done much clay shooting. There's a lot of clay shooting around me. I hear it a lot. They do a lot of clay shoots. I can imagine it's great for you down there. It's flat, there's pigeons everywhere. So where we are on the Peak District, we have quite a few clay shoots. We have a lot of grouse shoots, pheasant shoots. I've done a little bit of beating, but I went on a clay shoot for a stag do once, and I've never done it. A bit like Del Boy, just kind of just rocked up, and it was like, started going. I think like 10, they pulled 10 clays came out, and I hit 9 out of 10. I couldn't believe it. I was proper blown away. Then we had 3 different traps, and then the next 2 traps I hit like 2 out of 10. So it was beginner's luck on the first one. I thought, wow, this is brilliant. No to it. Do you remember that Only Fools and Horses sketch with Del Boys with the sawn-off shotgun? Classic sketch. So I'm not, with this added up, these tips here, I'm not actually going to go and buy a beer. I'm going to buy like a 4-pack. 400 pigeons in a day. Jeez. I know while I've just been fishing down on the Norfolk Broads, like last week, and the amount of pigeons, you hear like the shots going off on the lines and in the fields and stuff. Only Fools and Horses is definitely up there with one of the best TV shows ever made. It is very good. Very, very good. It could be the best, to be honest. If I had to pick, it possibly could be the best. There is some good modern day comedies. This Country is very funny. Very, very funny. Parts of Gavin and Stacey is very good. There's some good stuff out there. Really good stuff out there. Can't believe I've had 3 tips. Wow. Yeah, everyone's agreeing Fools and Horses is the best. Drink this coffee. Yeah, it has, yeah. I wasn't a fan of Little Britain. I wasn't a fan of Little Britain at all. This country, I yeah, no, I like this country. Fools and Horses, it's just different level, different league, isn't it? I mean, they're winning the Champions League. Little Britain's like League Two. I'm pretty much there. Might be time for me to go in the house. My son was watching a Western, feeling sorry for himself on the couch. Hopefully that's finished. Have a little bit of food. But I will be back tomorrow night. And we might do Oscar Piastri's tomorrow night. We might do McLaren. I think he deserves it. He even sent me a message today asking when I'm doing it, so we should do it for him. And then we've got a few more to do. But no, happy with Michael Jordan added to the list of 4. I just rubbed that little drawing I did for Connor off over there, which was terrible, but which wasn't on screen, so got away with it. Yeah, well, thanks for everything tonight. It's been amazing. Really enjoyed that. Really, really great. Yeah, thank you everyone. I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow night. Have a good evening.